Hey everybody, and welcome to another MOTUfigures.com video spotlight. We just got in Queen Marlena and Cringer on Friday. So we're going to do not one, not two, but 3 spotlights tonight. So that's why you're going to see these outfits 3 times in a row. We're going to treat Queen Marlena as one release, and she had her own bio. She's got her own outfit and everything. Yeah. We're going to treat Captain Glenn as one release. And even though he doesn't have a bio, we're going to treat Cringer as a release. Because we'll put him on as a separate listing on the site anyway. Cringer is his own character. He deserves his own spotlight. So we're going to start with the actual Queen Marlena figure. Now, this shipped in 2 different ways, or not shipped. When you bought it at San Diego Con, you got her like this in the package. And she came with the parts to turn her into Captain Glenn. She had her own bio as Queen Marlena at San Diego Con, and looked like this. So first we're going to talk about this version of the figure. This is your preferred one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you like her better in this outfit than you do in the spacesuit.
Yes.
I also like her better in this outfit than the spacesuit, but I do like the spacesuit, and we'll get more into that when we talk about her in the spacesuit. This version comes with you put the green dress on over the buck body, and you have the sword that came with Battleground Tila, and then the staff, which is very reminiscent of the little thing that the 2000s Adam came with. It's like his little thing that he got thrown to him in the 2000s cartoon. He flew off with it, and this figure came with it, but you don't know any of that. So yeah, cool figure. It's awesome that we finally have a Queen Marlena, and she's in her standard green dress. And the dress thing works really well. You know, to be able to switch it out, you just kind of, all the little notches go together in the back, and it seals up pretty nicely. Her leg articulation is pretty hindered now, though. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Can't do much with her legs with the dress on. Most movement you can get out of her is her arms. I mean, you get the standard arm articulation, and her head moves.
Head.
Yeah, but the leg articulation is pretty much gone once the skirt's on. Kind of like the Shadow Weaver's going to be, but I think Shadow Weaver's on one solid piece. I don't think there's any legs underneath. Transformation overall was pretty easy getting her into this outfit, because we both got the Captain Glenn's, and then we switched them over. Well, he switched his over, and I kept mine as Captain Glenn. I do have a package Marlena coming, but I don't have it yet, so I'm just going to read the bio from a place online, thanks to my iPhone. You guys ready? Okay, here it goes. Queen Marlena, heroic queen of Eternia, real name Marlena Glenn. An explorer from planet Earth, Marlena traveled with 2 companions in an experimental warp ship through a dimensional rift. Crash landing on Eternia, Marlena was the ship's only survivor, rescued from certain death by a young Captain Randor. Falling in love with him, Marlena chose to remain on Eternia as Randor's wife and eventually serve as queen after the end of the Great Unrest. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh. Although her children do not suspect it, she's well aware of both Adam and Dora's dual identities and is proud of her warrior twins. Often assigned diplomatic duties, Marlena has been trained by Duncan and Clampchamp and has led Randor's armies in battles in times of need. Queen Marlena helps rule the free people of Eternia with her wisdom and strength. Alright, let's talk about this bio, because there is a ton of information in this bio. First of all, I love that they're doing the whole Marlena's from Earth thing. What are you looking at, dude?
Nothing, my glasses are dirty.
Oh. We'll clean them before we get to Captain Glenn.
Okay.
Alright. I like that she's coming from Earth again. That's cool that that's back in the storyline. That was in the DC comics. That was in Filmation.
Not in the 2000s.
Yeah, they never told in the 2000s. I don't believe if it ever had. In the cartoon, at least, I don't think they ever touched on it. Her 2 companions. Now, there was that storyline where she traveled with Biff Beastman and Evelyn Powers, and they became Evelyn and Beastman. But I don't think that's what they're talking about here. They had this sticker at San Diego Con, and it showed she was part of this Operation Photog thing, and it had a list of names around it. One was Nathan Bittner, who created Photog, and then one was Mason, which referred to Major Matt Mason, which is a toy that you're not going to know about, an old Mattel toy. And then 2 other names from Major Matt Mason line were on there. So there were actually 5 names, but it only says 2 companions.
Together, are they called the Rainbow Warriors or something?
I would think so, and I would think that each one would have... We'll talk about that more when we get to that. When we get to her, we'll touch on that. But it mentions the 2 companions in here, but the things had 5 names on it, so that's a little confusing. She was the ship's only survivor, so those other 2 companions, they didn't make it, whoever they were. She meets Randor, falls in love. All that's cool.
Cool.
Serves as queen. Goals are good.
It'd be cool if they survived and we could see what they were like.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that maybe Photog is one of those two survivors. Since Bittner's name was on the thing, I think maybe Photog was a survivor that's somehow been turned into Photog. I guess we'll find out when we read Photog's bio. I love that they touched on the Filmation thing where there was that episode where she kind of alluded that she knew Adam's secret. A mother always knows, you know. So I think it's really cool that... Yeah, they pretty much alluded to that in this bio.
That
her
was a
knowing...
Filmation episode.
Exactly, her knowing the secret. Hearing Clamchamp's name involved was really cool. Overall, one of the coolest bios of the bunch, I think. This bio fills in a lot of holes, and it really touches on a lot of different continuities, which is cool.
Yeah.
So great bio. Overall, I think she's awesome. I think it's great to have Queen Marlena, and this is actually, when I heard the figure was coming, I was like, well, this will be the green outfit, it'll be perfect. I didn't really expect the whole spacesuit thing. That was a big surprise, and I thought for sure that this would be the only version. I was like, I won't care about the spacesuit, and this is all I need. I do like the spacesuit a lot, though, and I'm glad I have two, though, because I think they're equally cool. I really like the green one, and this is a must-have display piece. But you shouldn't overlook the Captain Glenn version either. That look for the figure, which we will now talk about in the next video. So I guess we'll sign off on this one, and we'll jump right into Captain Glenn. Sound good?
Yep.
All right. What do we say?
Good journey.
Good journey. We'll see you guys in just a bit here.